Hey folks, how we doing? So, um, looks like I'm in a really dark room, but I'm just sat at my desk. Um, I always forget to take my specs off. You can see the screen behind me. Anyway, um, so one of the posts that I put up earlier was you reap what you sow, and it is so true. Um, whatever we did yesterday, that is what we are today. So if you had a good day yesterday, then you're probably feeling great today. If you had a bad day eating or maybe drinking too much, then you're probably feeling crap today. Look in the mirror. Are you the physical specimen of an athlete? Well, you didn't wake up like that, did you? That was something that you had to earn, you had to work for, you had to strive for every single day. So what you did in the past is what you are now. And it works in the positive. So I can sort of play guitar because I've practiced it. I can paint a bit because I've practiced it. You have to put the background in to get where you are today. So everything that you have got today is a result of what you did yesterday. If you are not where you want to be, that's also a result of what you did yesterday. If you're overweight, it's because you ate the wrong food yesterday. And I'm talking yesterday in the long term, not just yesterday being Tuesday. You get my drift. So if you are not what you want to be when you take your clothes off, it's because maybe you had a different idea of what you wanted to be at the time, and now you look in the mirror and you're not happy with what you've got, or you are happy with what you've got. You can look at your bank balance. Is that representative of the work that you've done previously behind the scenes? Most people work very hard, and they may have made correct choices, or they may have made not so great choices in life. But your bank balance, as your body, represents what you've done in the past. Unless, of course, you've been lucky and won the lottery or something like that. But again, you know, you gambled and you won. Hey, what you do with that money will represent where you are in the future. So I'm building a business, and what I do behind the scenes will take me to that next level, will take me to where I want to be tomorrow and the day after tomorrow and the day after that. And we have to keep doing that day in, day out, consistently, to be where we want to be. So if I wasn't striving for something better in life, then I could just sit back and say, hey, I'm disabled, you know, this is what life has given me. And I'm just going to, you know, take whatever the state gives me and not worry about it. But that's not me up here. That's not who I see when I look in the mirror. I see something different. I see somebody that wants more in life. And somebody had a go at me once about that, in that I'm never satisfied with what I had. It was in a relationship many years ago, and I wanted more and she didn't, and ultimately the relationship broke down because what we wanted in life was just ended up getting too far away from each other. And I would rather be the person I am, in that I'm not satisfied. I'm grateful, absolutely grateful for what I've got, but I'm not satisfied, because that sort of lends itself to, well, I can sit back now and relax and take my foot off the pedal and just coast now. I don't have to do anything else. And ultimately, that's what she did. She didn't want to go out. She didn't want to do anything. She just wanted to sit down and read. That's all she ever did, read, which is great. You know, I read a lot as well, but it was at the expense of other things. You know, I want to see the world. I want to experience. I'm not particularly materialistic, but I want to see. I want to have memories to tell my children and grandchildren, and leave a legacy for them in the memories and the photos and that sort of thing that I have. And the stories that I tell them will be something that they'll pass on to their children and grandchildren, etc. So everything I do now is for something that is going on or is going to happen in the future. And for that to happen, I have to stay positive and motivated today. Because if I'm not, then it's going to have an effect on tomorrow. So always think about the future. Always think about, where is this going? What will I be like in a few years' time? And when you're young, you don't think about that. You don't think that when I was 45, I broke my back. I don't think when I was 40, when I was 35, I didn't think that I'd never be able to go to the gym again. And when you're 20, you're certainly not thinking about putting money away for your pension, are you? So these things have a way of catching up with you. You know, this pint of beer, or this packet of crisps, or potato chips, as they call it in the States, is great now, but a packet a day, you know, it's going to have an accumulative effect of building up in your system, and maybe taking your body away from where you want it to be. So my message for today is to always think about the future. Think about where you want to be. If you're happy with your lot, and that's fine, you know, absolutely. If you're happy, as my ex was, with what she had around her, then great. You know, we're all different. But if you want more, you have to put the work in behind the scenes now, and prepare so that you can reap what you sow. Okay? So I'll leave you with that, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Cheers now. Bye bye.